Hi, I'm Soundarya from 4th SEM BCA. My topic is about simplex method. Let's move on to my topic. First one is introduction of simplex method. Uh, Simplex method is an approach to solving linear programming models by hand using slack variables, tablets, and pivot variables as means to find the optimal solution of the optimization problem. Which means we're going to solve linear programming modules with the help of slack variables, tablets variables to finding of this. Optimal solution of the simplex problem. Next, to better to understand the simplex problem, we will going to do uh, a problem. I'm going to read out the problem. A plan a plan is engaged to production of two products which are processed through three departments. The number of hours required to finish each are given below. There are three departments are there. Each department contains two products, and each department contains same maximum available hours, that is 1600. The profit of the product rupees 60 per unit of A, and product of B is 40 rupees. 40 rupees. Solve the simplex method. This is a maximum solution of a problem. Here they have given a linear programming problem. First we need to do linear programming problem, then only we can do the simplex method. See here, first one is max z is equals to 60x1 plus 40x2, that is the profit of the product. Then subject to constraint, I have already told that there are three departments are there. Each departments contain two products. So two products, and each department contains same hours. So first constraints contains 7x1 plus 8x2 less than or is equals to 1600. Then second constraint, 8x1 plus 12x2 less than or equal to 1600. Then third one is 15x1 plus 16x2 less than or is equals to 1600. Here there are two variables are there. First one is x1 and second one is x2. So s1 x2 greater than is equals to 0. Now we did linear programming problem. With the help of this problem we are going to solve the simplex method. Simplex method means we are going to add slack variable to finding out the optimum solution of the problem. Here there are three subjective constraints are there, so we are going to add three constraints. First one is x1, second one is three slack variables. First one is s1, second one is s2, third one is s3. For here z is equals to 60x1 plus 40x2 plus 0s1 plus 0s2 plus 0x3. There are three subjective constraints are there, so each constraint we should add three slack variables. 7x1 plus 8x2 plus s1 plus 0s1 plus 0s3 is equals to 1600. Then second one is 8x1 plus 12x2 plus 0 s1 plus s2 plus 0 s3 is equals to 1600. The next third constraint, 15x1 plus 16x2 plus 0 s1 plus 0 x2 plus s3 is equals to 1600. There are five variables are there, so that is x1 x2 and s1 s2 and x3 greater than is equals to 0. Here the initial feasible solution by x1 and x2 is there are five variables are there, three slack variables, so it must be 2. each constraints contain, here there are one positive value of this slack variable. So s1 first constraint contain 16,000. So second one is s2 is equals to 1600. Third one is s3 is equals to S3 is equals to 1600. Now we need to do the initial table. Let's move on to the initial table. This is the format of the initial table. CB basic variable, CJ solution values, then ratio and the basic variables. CJ means we already see the it's a profit of the maximum z. Maximum z is equals to that thing we should type on there. Then here basic variable, below the basic variable we need to write slack variables, that is x1, s2, s3. Or in the left side, CB we should write 0 0. Why should write 0 0 means s1 value is 0, s2 value is 0, and similarly s3 value is also 0. So we should write s3 we should write 0 zeros. And in s1 row values are each x1 value, s2 value in subjective constraint we should write, and the second s2 values are each should contains these values. And in third s3 column, s3 row we should write third constraints values. Now I have already written the values. Then basic solution values are 1600, and each three slack variables is similar only. Now we need to find out this zj value. Zj means how to calculate a zj means 0 into 7, then 0 into 8, 0 into 15. Like the way, if we calculate this, we get 0. So every row will be 0, come zeros only. Now we going to do the cj minus zj. Cj minus zj. Cj means cj is the cj value, and zj is zj value. 60 minus 0 is 60, then 40 minus 0 is 40, then 0 minus 0 is 0, then 0 minus 0 is 0, then 0 minus 0 is 0. Here the cj, now we did cj minus zj. Here cj minus zj formula tells that cj minus zj less than is equals to 0. Less than is equals to 0 means negative value should come. But here we get only positive values. So we need to add, another so the optimum solution is not satisfied. So we need to do one more iteration table. Iteration table. Now here we should take maximum value of the cj minus zj column, row. The maximum number is 60. That column will be called key column. Then with the help of this key column, we going to divide the solution variables. Now 60 or 1600 divided by 7 is, we get 228.2 228.57. Then second one is 16,600 divided by 8, we get 200. Then 1600 divided by 15, we get 106.67. Then here we need to take a minimum value of the ratio. Here minimum value is 1600. This row will be called key row. Here 15 is called as a key element. Now we going to do the first iteration table. I already explained these things. Here, see here, since the 60 is highest vertically, it becomes pivot column, and we did the pivot column to CJ to get the minimum ratio. Here the minimum ratio is the 106.67 row wise. So the row gets out. It means so here S3 is leaving variable, S2 S1 is entering variable. Here S2 S3 is leaving variable, X1 is entering variable. Now we're going to form the initial table, first iteration table. It's a first iteration table. Like we already did the format. Like the way we form the format on here also. Here I have already told that see the third column. See the third column. I have already told that S3 is leaving variable, X1 is entering variable. So we enter, S1 is enter, the CB value is 60. 60 means the X1 variable value is 60. So we wrote here as a 60. Now we need to calculate the sum. Now we calculate the X1 row. Here X1 row contains 15 divided by 15 is equals to 1. Then 16 divided by 16 is equals to 16. Then 0 divided by 15 is equals to 0. Then 0 divided by 16 is equals to 0. Then 1 divided by 15 is equals to 1 divided by 15. We did X1 row. Now we need to do S1 row. We have formula to find out the S1 row. For that is new variable is equals to old value. New value is equals to old value minus corresponding key column into corresponding key row value divided by key element. With the help of this formula, we going to do the S1 values. After finding of the new values, we get 0, 8 divided by 15, 1 divided 1 and 0, and 7 minus 7 divided by 15. Then like the way also we should do the S2. Then we will get the 0, 15, 52 divided by 15, 0 and 1 and minus 8 divided by 15 and 2240 divided by 3. With the help of this, we're going to find ZJ minus CJ. ZJ have already told that 0 into 0 plus 0 into 0 plus 60 into 1 we get 60. Then like the way 0 into 8 divided by 15, 0 into 52 divided by 15, 60 into 16 divided by 15 we get 64. Then 0 into 1 0 plus 0 into 0 plus 0 into 0 is 0. Then we get like the way like the way we should do. After doing these things, we get 60, 64, 0, 0 and 4. Then after we need to do the zj minus cj. Zj minus cj means zj is 60, cj is, we should do first. Now we should do cj minus zj. Cj is 60, zj is also 60. 60 minus 60 is 0. Then cj is 40, then zj is 64. 40 minus 64 is minus 24. Then 0 minus 0 is 0. Then 0 minus 0 is 0. Then zj is 0. Then cj is 0, zj is 4, so minus 4 will come. Here we observe that everything is, we get only negative values, since cj minus zj less than or is equals to, the formula have been satisfied, the optimal solution is reached. See, these things I have already told, that to finding out the see here, since all the cj appears negative and 0 solution in optimum solution, so the optimal solution is reached. To finding out the correct answer is max z is equals to 60a. A means x1 plus 40 x2, 40 x2 40 x2. Here we get only x1 values, so we going to take x1 value, x2 will be 0. Okay, see, x1 60 of 32 320 divided by 3 plus 40 of 0, it will be 0. 640 6400 will be answer. We get 6400 is correctly. And that's all. Thank you for watching.